I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
Hold on a second, guys. So, did this chat screw up, everybody? I think it did. I think the idiot has come and frozen my chat, the troll. Yep. So, I'm going to have to restart the stream briefly, which sucks. Because the idiot has come back and frozen my chat, and there's nothing I could do about it, and I was afraid they were going to do that, and they have already. So, if you're on the YouTube side, I have to restart the stream. Really stupid. Complete loser. I was hoping that they weren't going to come back today, but they did. So there's nothing I can do about that, right? So what I got to do is put YouTube chat into insanely long follower mode. So for those of you who are not following the channel for 6 months as a sub, there's nothing I can do. As you can see, the idiot came back and no one can talk right now. I was hoping that wouldn't have happened and the loser would have left, but apparently this no-load waste of life just wants to ruin everything for everyone. So fuck that person, whoever they are. I have to restart the stream briefly. It's going to be a whole new stream. All right, so just bear with me while I set that up. And sadly, I got to set it into the 6-month follower mode. I didn't want to. Not my intention, and certainly not my fault. This is just again, complete waste of life person. If they didn't exist, humanity would be better for it. But, we have to basically suffer through life with these waste of life people. Really sucks, because now I know a ton of people are not going to be able to talk today. I really hope that everyone would be able to talk today without limitation. But, we're not allowed such liberties and freedoms because... But, oh, by the way, I guarantee this person doesn't live in the United States. There's absolutely no way that an American would behave in this manner. We all know this, right? Absolutely not. No true patriot would be acting like this. What a piece of shit. All right, so give me a second, everybody. I'm setting up the new stream, okay? Again, I apologize. This really sucks. No, I don't want to set up a 6-month sub-only mode. I have to because this idiot is a complete waste of life. Okay, so I'm creating the second stream. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set it up so that if you are currently watching the existing stream, because there's like 200-300 of you already, that stream is going to immediately lead you over to the new stream. This stream is in 6-month sub-only mode, so you had to be subscribed for 6 months to talk on that stream. I apologize for that. That's not my intention, but I have to do it because it's the only way to keep this person from essentially ruining the streams over and over all day. It's terrible, but that's what happens when you have people that are complete waste of life. I'm sorry, I'm just going to keep saying it. Waste of life. That life is a wasted life. You could be doing anything else with your life except what you're doing right now, but you have to do it to waste everyone's time and to basically harass people and to make it so that people on Earth who are having a good time can't have one because you're a waste of life. If you would just go away, everyone would be happy. You understand? Okay, so I'm going to end the first stream. I'm going to start the second stream. Hopefully this will fix it. I'm sorry, guys, that you couldn't talk there for a little bit, right? Very, very frustrating, but we have to put up with these people, I guess. Okay? All right, we'll be right back. Okay, so I've officially ended the first stream. The second stream should be starting momentarily. Let's see here. All right, second stream is set up. I hope you guys can see it. Let's go live. This is so dumb that I have to do this. Okay. So hopefully now we're okay, everybody. We're going to have to test and see. Hopefully the 6-month sub-only mode stops this person from doing this over and over. The only best I could do after this is one hour sub-only mode. And if that doesn't work, I mean, not 1 hour, 1 year sub-only mode. If that doesn't work, there's literally nothing I can do to stop it. And we're just going to have no chat today on the YouTube side. And that sucks if that happens. I hope not. But what I'm going to say, everyone, is please today keep chatting on the YouTube side so that we know that the chat works. If you guys stop chatting for a bit, we'll know that the thing froze. Okay, so please just keep talking in the YouTube chat all day. Keep it moving so that we know that it's working. Like right now, did it freeze? No. Please keep talking in the YouTube chat. Keep it moving so that we know. And again, for those of you who have to rejoin and you're rejoining now and you're like, oh, I can't talk now. I'm sorry. This is not intentional. So everyone knows what's going on. There is a complete no life, literal waste of life loser out there. They have nothing to do on earth besides ruin people's lives. So what do? They found a way. They spent all this time researching and finding a way to freeze YouTube chats. No one knows actually how they do it. Okay? No one's figured this out yet. So somehow they freeze a YouTube chat. But I think the thing is they need to be able to talk in the chat. So I've been testing recently and having to try different lengths of time. And I tried everything from 1 week, 2 week, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It kept freezing. Finally, I went to 6 month sub-only mode and I was able to stream without any problems. Okay? So I think whoever this is doing it hasn't been subbed to DSP Gaming for 6 months. Therefore, I'm able to have this work as long as we have 6 month sub mode on. But eventually what's going to happen is they probably did sub at one point and they're going to eventually qualify to talk and then they're going to do it again. But we might have a month or two before then. And since that's the case, perhaps we'll actually have YouTube fix it. Of course, it's been 2 weeks now and YouTube hasn't fixed it yet because YouTube drags their feet and they're a bunch of incompetent morons who think they're smart because they're all, born with a silver spoon in their mouth, Ivy League education, but they're book smart, not street smart. They don't even understand how YouTube works, even though they code it. So it might take them ages to actually figure out what the reason is that this chat freeze keeps happening. Okay? So I'm sorry, I have to do 6 month sub-only mode. Let's hope that stops the problem and it doesn't continue today. Like I said, if it does, that means it's worse than we thought. The best I could do is 1 year sub-only mode, and if that doesn't fix it, I give up. And we're just going to have no chat, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I am hoping that that was the case, is that, in this case, the person's not sub for 6 months and we'll be okay. All right? So already it sucks, because now there's 2 different streams up. I already had been streaming for about 30 minutes. So if you want to see that first part where we're hanging out and I'm explaining the premise of the show, all right, go check it out. So what is the premise of the show? Again, I'll very quickly say it. Marathon all day long. Every $50 of support raised, I either put on a hat or a vest. We already found out the Pikachu hat will be the first hat, and the original beige vest will be the first vest. Those will be the first 2 things that I wear today as you guys support the stream. Now, every other $50 we qualify, we're going to do something new. Another hat, another vest. We're going to keep polling and stuff and talking about it all day long. Okay? Exactly. Let the show continue. Please keep typing in chat so we know that the chat works. Did it freeze again? I hope not. Barticket, thank you for 100 kicks. I think those are our first kicks of the day. Did the chat freeze again, everybody? It did. So 6 month sub-only mode doesn't fix it. The last thing I can do is 1 year. Like, that's literally it. And if the 1 year isn't enough, that means that actually there's no way to stop anyone from freezing chat. They have unlimited power to freeze chat, and it has absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with talking in chat. So I have no clue how they're doing it if it has nothing to do with talking in chat. So I'm sorry, guys. We got to set up another one. And I'm going to go 1 year sub mode. And if that doesn't work, we give up, right? What else can you do? I'm not going to sit here remaking the stream all day. I'm not. What I could do is from time to time set up new streams so that you guys can come join me. And hopefully we can talk again. Because quite frankly, I don't think the person will sit here all day. You notice it took them a while. It took them like 10 minutes to get to the new one. So if I just randomly at different times of the day set up new streams, probably I'll be fine. But I mean, this guy, can you imagine? Someone is such a loser that they have nothing to do in life but to stalk people on the internet and freeze their YouTube chats. This is their purpose in life. They have nothing else going on for them. Nothing. Do you want to see what a miserable wretch, what a bottom of the barrel existence that life must be? To wake up and say, today I will just freeze someone's YouTube chat over and over. I want you to just imagine that. But most people, they wake up and they say, well, today I'm going to go to work, or today I'm going to hang out with my friends. Oh, it's Independence Day. Let's go have some fun. Let's watch a stream, or let's go out and cook, with my family. Or this person says, today I am going to go freeze someone's YouTube chat over and over. That is the purpose of my life, because I have no purpose. And if I did not exist, no one would miss me. I mean, that's the sad fact. I mean, holy shit. All right. So we got to do it again, guys. What can you do? let's set up another stream. This one I'm going to have to set up as 1 year sub-only mode. And like I said, if that doesn't work, then there's literally no way to stop this. Like, this is just uncontrollable that anyone could just freeze anyone's chat at any time on a whim. So let's do it one more time. There's literally no way to stop this. Like, this is just uncontrollable that anyone could just freeze anyone's chat at any time on a whim. So let's do it one more time. And hopefully this will actually fix the problem. But to be honest, I don't think it's going to at this rate. I think that this is just not even a chat thing. This is someone can just go on a stream and freeze the chat without any limitation. Like, that's wild that they can't talk in chat, but they can freeze the chat. That's it. I want you to think about YouTube. How bad of a coder must you be to have this flaw in a chat on a stream? How bad of an employee and a person of coding could you be? And how pathetic is YouTube to employ this person? That they're that bad at their job, but YouTube just hired them. Probably nepotism. Probably, silver spoon in the mouth family member, went to an Ivy League college. Just give them a free job. Person's a mouth-drooling idiot. Give them a job, right? And they're in charge of YouTube chat. No, that's fine. Who cares how important their role is? Just give it to them because, they're a family member. They're rich, Keep the rich getting all the good jobs and keep everybody else down, right? All right, so anyway, we're going to do it now. I'm going to take this stream offline. This next stream is 1 year sub-only mode. Like I said, if that doesn't fix it, I don't know what I could possibly do. It's now been 2 weeks, and there's no solution to this problem, okay? All right, so this stream's going offline, new one going up. Head over there. For those of you watching on Kick, you must be like, this is stupid. It's not interrupting us. It's not. You're right. It's absolutely dumb. It's completely stupid. It's, again, a waste of everyone's time. It's not doing anything. It's just wasting time. This person is such a loser. Okay. Unreal. Okay, guys, we're going live on this next stream. Here we go. So once again, guys, this is 1 year sub-only mode. Only people who've been subscribed to the channel for a whole year can even talk. I have absolutely no clue if this is going to help. I mean, I hope it does, but you can't guarantee anything, right? Because YouTube is so inept at what they do. I mean, I can't imagine how bad can you be at your job? And it's been over 2 weeks, and have they touched it and fixed it? Of course not. Why would they do some work over there? That's too hard. So let's see what happens. If it freezes again, guys, I'm not going to bother. Here's what I'm going to do. If it freezes again, I'm going to let it just sit there for a bit. And then what I'll do is periodically over the day, I'll just restart the stream. Okay? Like, literally, that's what I'll do. Periodically during the day, I'll just restart it entirely so that hopefully that'll reset it and the person won't be just sitting there watching nonstop. And that'll allow us to just chat. And if it freezes again, oh, it froze. I see it froze. Okay, make a new stream. Okay? Yeah, and that's true too. Remember, everyone, you can join on Kick, and Kick is not freezing. So you'll be able to talk. But the thing is, you got a lot of trolls over there who are acting like fools, and I'm not going to be sitting here moderating all day. So I will need, you guys to understand that if you go over to Kick, yeah, there's probably going to be an insane amount of trolling. Okay? Okay. I got a $2 tip. Someone says, do you think Danhausen's curse has an effect on you? I don't know what you're talking about. Thanks for $2. Don't know what the hell you're talking about. I got real life shit to deal with. I don't have this Fantasyland nonsense to deal with today, okay? Danny Big Bucks with 500 kicks. And he says, it's Danhausen cursing you. So it's obvious that someone just said that somewhere. Now everyone's repeating the same thing. Thanks, Daddy Big Bucks. Guys, remember, please keep talking over on YouTube so we know that the chat works. Okay? Please keep talking. Even if you just say test, that's okay. Just so we know that the chat is working. Because if it freezes again, what I'm going to do is just let it sit for a bit. And then we'll make a new stream after a while. Once that person is so dumb, we'll realize. So if you see the chat freeze, I'll notice it and we'll just wait for a bit. And then I'll make a new stream in a little bit. And you'll be able to talk again. I'll just have to keep periodically doing that. Right? There you go. Stormforce Gamer says, in the spirit of the day, let's make it 250 year sub-only mode. There you go. Super chat and saying something incredibly stupid that I would never repeat, but thanks. Guess what? We have now hit our first milestone. You voted. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to start off the day, it's time. The Pikachu hacks. It looks absolutely terrible. Yes, it does. Wow, it looks bad. But the Pikachu hat has returned. One day only. My hair is going to look terrible today, and that's okay. All right, so the Pikachu hat. So remember, now when we hit $100 of support, beige vest. And then after that, we'll pull for the next hat once we get to that milestone. Okay? Red Eyes Black Dragon with a $5 super chat. He says, I'm starting to think YouTube fucking sucks now. They never fix their issues. They literally don't. Like I said, memberships on YouTube have literally been completely worthless for 5 years. Because memberships have been undervalued, okay, because of the VPN issue. So how would you ever make membership-only content when someone can buy membership for 4 cents and then mass gift them out to everyone so everyone gets your content for free? You can't make members-only content on YouTube. It's just not possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, they screwed up their own site, and the site has been messed up for 5 years. They're only just fixing it next month. On August 17th, they're going to fix this. So I want you to think about that, how stupid and messed up that is. So it just stands to reason, yes, YouTube is going to continue to just mess stuff up constantly, and they're never going to fix any of it. I'm deleting the old links so no one goes to the old streams. I want them to seek out the active streams, not these old ones. So, okay. All right, cool. So, what else do we got happening here? Level 3 Buster Zero did a $2 super chat. He says, only use me Blade wants to collab with you. That's fascinating. Good for him. And Tim the Tool with a $2 super chat says, turn off subscriber mode. It was working fine. No, it wasn't. No one could talk. Thanks for $2. Here's the thing. So right now, sadly, if you haven't been subscribed to the channel for a year and you want to talk, quit. Oh my God. Someone just, let me get rid of this person. Someone sent me an email. Oh, here's how you fix it. And it's a bunch of common things about browsers freezing. Anyway, so if you're right now in the chat and you cannot talk because I had to do 1 year sub only mode, I'm sorry. The chat already froze at 6 months sub only. What can you do? If you want to chat, you can, number one, contribute. If you do a contribution like a tip or a super chat, I can still see that. Or feel free to head over to Kick, and Kick is going to work. There's no chat freezing issue on Kick. Netmuck, I'm sorry. I really do. This is bullshit. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's No Life Losers, and it's YouTube's fault. Those are the two people to blame. The idiot No Life Loser trolls and YouTube. So I'm sorry about that. Hopefully the chat will keep working. We're not even sure it will work. You know what I'm saying? We're not even sure. It might not work. But it sucks that I can't have any newcomers talk in the chat. You guys had to be sub for a year to talk in the YouTube chat. That's ass. I know. I would recommend you guys head over to the Kick side. That's DSP Gaming Real on Kick. And join the chat there, and I can see you there. If you tag me there, I can see you talking. So, Netmuck, thank you for £2, and I'm very so sorry, Netmuck. I hope that you'll still hang out. And like I said, if you want to talk in Super Chat, I can see it that way, or you can head over to Kit, okay?